so these are your notes for Chapter 9, Lesson 4, and we are using the date 325 because we will not be doing these until 325 practice example. Friday, 322 is your test on volume. You will be using your mind map and your calculator, and then on Monday we'll do the practice problem for this lesson number 4. So we have 3 vocabulary words that we're starting with. We have univariate data, which is data with one variable. For example, we can say test scores are univariate data. We have quantitative data, and that is data that can be measured. So we're actually using numbers. Instead of words or scenarios. The third vocabulary that we have is 5-number summary, and this is the minimum, which is the lowest value. We have a maximum, which is the highest value. We have the median, which is the middle number. And we have the first quartile, and we have the third quartile. And put together, the most common 5-number summary is a box and whisker plot. So, when we are reviewing mean, median, and mode, we have the mean as the average, and we're going to take all the numbers and add them together, and divide by how many there are. For the median, we're talking the middle number from low to high, and the mode, we're talking most, like the most occurring number. For example number 1, it says the data in the table represents the results of a survey about distance driven over spring break. Does the mean or the median best represent the data and explain? So I went and I found the mean, median, the mean and the median to decide. And the median was the middle between 277 and 293. So I had to add them and divide by 2 to get 285. The mean is the average, and I added all of those to get 3170, divide by the 10 that there are to get 317. So I would say that the median is the best explanation or representation, and that is because there is an outlier at 749, and that caused the mean, the average, to be bumped up. Example number 2 says the ages in years of the people seated in one row of a movie theater are 16, 15, etc. Find the mean, median, mode, and range of the data set. So first I'm going to start by putting the numbers in order least to greatest. And I'm going to cross them out as I do them, just to make sure that I don't miss any or repeat any. And the mean, I'm going to add all these up to get 212. I'm going to divide by the 8 numbers that I have to get 26.5 for the mean. That's my average. The median is the middle number. So I just keep going back and forth until I meet in the middle, and I have two numbers that I have in the middle. So I add them together to get 43, and I take the average of them. Dividing by 2 will give me 21.5 for the median. The mode is the most occurring, and 19 occurs twice. So that's my mode. And the range is taking the highest number and subtracting by the low. So 56 minus 15, which will give me 41 for the range. And it looks like we're going to do this one more time for question number 3. Find the mean, median, mode, and range of the data set. All the numbers are here in this box. So I am starting with the smallest, which appears to be 60. And then 62, 64, 65, 66, and 66, 67, 68, 70, and 70, 71, 72, 72, cross out the 67, so I did include that. 73 and 74 are my last two. So the mean, adding all of them up and dividing by like 15 of them, gives me an average of 68. The median being the middle number. I'm going to work my way from the outside to get 68 for my median. My mode is the most occurring, and there are multiples of this. I have 70, 66, and 72, and my range is low to high, which would be 74 minus 60, which is 14. Turning the page over to the back, now I am drawing a box plot of the data. We call it a box of whiskers. We need to find the 5-number summary of the data for these 15 temperatures. So I need them to be in order from least to greatest. 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 72, 73, 74, 75, 75, 75, 3 times, and a 4th time, and then 376. So, I need my minimum, which is going to be 68, to mark it on the number line, and my maximum, which is 76, and mark that on the number line. Then I need to find my median, my middle number, so I'm going to work my way from the outside in. Which puts me at 74, and I'm going to put, let me check that one more time. And I'm going to put a dot at 74 on my number line. And now I'm going to find the median of this lower piece of data. So I find the median of the lower information. I'm going to do this in green. Which puts me at 71. I place a dot on the number line at 71. And then I go to the upper half to find the third quartile up here, the upper quartile. And I I'm at 75, green dot at 75. So now I can draw my box and whisker plot. Here's my whiskers, and the box is going to go in the middle data here with the median here, and then I draw a whisker out like that. That is a box and whisker plot. And the last one, we're going to do one more box and whisker plot. Points scored by a basketball team are shown in the table, so we're going to put them in order from least to greatest. And I have 20, 34, 35, 36, 2 times, 37, 40, 44, and 83. So my minimum is my 20, my maximum is my 83. So I plot a point at both of those. I find the middle number at 36. Plot a point there. So these are going to be my whiskers. And I need my lower quartile, which is in between both of these at 34.5. I'm going to have the start of my box there. And up here, upper quartile is between 40 and 44, so it's at 42. The other part of the box. So here's the box. Here are the whiskers. And there's your 5-number summary in a box and whisker plot. So these are your notes for Chapter 9, Lesson 4. Hang on to them until Monday, March 25th.